In here.
Say it ain't true, man.
Where'd you find this?
Let's get ready to rumble!
This is PHAT'S Barbershop Club.
Brought to you by PHAT'S Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop.
And here's your host, Ladarius Fat Man.
All eyes on me.
Daddy's working.
Welcome to my town.
What's up, Rustin? What's up, everybody, man? I am Fat. This is PHAT'S Barbershop Club, the Barbershop Club, and we in this thing, man. I got a Rustin legend in my eyes, at least, you know. But I know everybody from Rustin remember this guy, man. My guy Reggie, Shoeless, Maxwell. That's what we gonna call him right now. So, hey, Reggie, what's going on, man?
What's happening? What's happening, Rustin? What's going on, bro?
Man, everything good, man. I was doing this Rustin Legends thing, man, during the season. I say I gotta get my guy Reggie on, one of the first running backs that I was able to see with my own eyes and grow fond of. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a special moment to see you playing at Rustin, man, and so I had to get you on. If I couldn't get nobody else on, it had to be you.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, bro. I appreciate it, man. Happy to be here, man.
Most definitely, man. So first, man, where you at right now, man?
I'm in Houston right now.
Are you in Houston?
Yeah, yep. I'm in Houston, Texas. I moved out here about a couple years ago, about 3 years ago. So
that's what's up.
Here, yeah, with the kids and the wife.
Oh, you married now?
Yeah, yep.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm married too, man. How many kids you got?
I got 3, man. Yep. Twins, 15, and I got an 8-year-old. I'm a girl dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. I got 3 myself, man. 20, 15, and 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. So 2 girls and a boy. My girls are the oldest and the youngest, and my boy right there in the middle.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
He a freshman power lift over at Rustin High.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Powerlifting, he like that, huh?
Yeah, man. He loving it. He didn't want to play football. You know, he gave it a shot in 6th and 7th grade, but you know, he started feeling that powerlifting. So I'm pushing him towards that.
Hey, that's what's up. Long as they like it, man. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta force them to do it. So
yeah, man.
As long as they like it ain't like work. So yeah.
Right.
Right. That's what's up.
Well, look, man. I like to start off the show with a question, man. What's up with the world? You know, what's got you shaking your head? What's going on in the world that's got you shaking your head, good or bad?
Oh man, it's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
You know, pandemics, these shootings. It's it's a lot, man. You know, how the money's going right now, and you know, working and. You know, it's different. It's a different world right now, man. Yeah, so
definitely is, man. We 140 some mass shootings in the year, and we ain't
right.
even 100 almost. We just passed 100 days in the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah. That mass shootings can't even go to the grocery store, to the bank, to the
kids at schools.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's with our kids too. We got kids, so
yeah. So man, let's go back. Let's go back to high school, man. I was a freshman, but you came in my 8th grade year. You didn't play that year. I think your sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
So tell me about the transition from Indiana. Was it?
Yeah. Yep. I came from Indiana. Came from Indiana. It was when I came to Rustin High. I mean, when I seen the field, I was just mind blown because, I mean, when I came from, we just had dirt and goalposts. We had no weight room or nothing like that. So I came to Rustin High, seen the field. Well, actually, you go back, I think it was Hamp. I had a science class with Hamp, and he was telling me about the team or whatever. And he was like, man, I was like, man, y'all pretty good. He was like, y'all should come check me out. So we rode to the stadium, and we rode to the stadium. He's like, you should ride to the stadium with me. I said, ride to the stadium? See, that was new to me too, right there. So, you know, and then once he showed me the field, He was like, yeah, this is our field. This is what we play on. You know, I was mesmerized by the big Bearcat in the field. And like, man, y'all actually play on this field? He's like, yeah, this is our practice field. This is our way. You know, after that, I went home and told my brother, like, man, I got to play football. Man.
Yeah.
Got to play.
So, you didn't come here. You didn't come here with the intention of playing football?
Nah. I ain't coming. Nah. I just came. Yeah, I was just coming to rust.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's man. Hey, that's insane. So I remember some stories, man. Some guys were telling me how y'all were in the basketball gym, man, and they were in there shooting around, and you came in and you I think you dunked the ball or something, and everybody was like, wait a minute, this guy know how to play ball too, you know?
Yeah, that's a true story.
That's a true story.
Yeah, it's a true story. I think we was at the end of the year one time. You know, they were just letting us in the gym. I was walking through the gym, and we was up in there shooting. And I think Lolo was in the gym. We up in there shooting, and I think he dunked, or did I dunk? I don't remember who dunked first. And then everybody, when I dunked, it was like, oh, you know, everybody was surprised because, you know, I'm short.
Right.
So, yeah, everybody was surprised. It turned into a little dunk contest. Actually, me and Lolo, man, we had it was fun. You know, we you know, they ain't think I can dunk. So yeah, everybody was surprised that me and Lolo put on the show, man. It was a good time, man. That's a true
dope.
Story, though. Yeah,
that's dope, man. So you came here sophomore year, didn't play that year. So you come in. When you tell me about, did you do the spring? Did you do spring training? Spring practice?
I was playing on the JV team.
Okay, so you played on the JV team.
Yeah, I played on the JV team as a sophomore.
Okay, so I didn't know that. That part I didn't know.
Yeah, they let me play on the JV team to learn the plays.
Yeah. So
once I learned the plays, that was really what they were trying to do. Plus, I think I had to sit out of here because I had moved from Indiana.
Right.
It was like a rule or something like that.
Yeah.
So I had to sit out of here, but they let me play JV. The next year, they let me play varsity. I was just trying to learn the plays.
Yeah.
I did play my sophomore year though.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna take it to your junior year, my freshman year, where I caught wind of Reggie Maxwell. All right. So I remember summer practice, man, and just sitting over there, and that's when we were splitting fields. You know, y'all was on one, varsity was on one side, freshman was on the other side. So I'm over there just watching, and I see you get a toss, and I can't remember who it was. I think I don't want to name blast or nothing, but I think it was Mo Dade on the opposite side, right? And I see you put a shake on him, and up the field you went, and I'm like, man, who is this? You know. So I'm just in my head like, man, this dude right here is cold. So I think it was Coach Patrick who was telling me about you. Shout out to Coach Patrick. He he was telling me, he was like, yeah, that's gonna be the starting running back right there, Reggie. Like, man, this dude right here is something else. So tell me about that junior year and going into knowing that you was gonna be the starting running back, or did you even know you were going to be the starting running back for Ruston High at that time?
I had a good idea. Because I think it was, I can't even remember who was behind me. I think it was Tony Osap and Goldsmith, I think. But I mean, I know I had a good chance.
Yeah.
I mean, just to look who was behind me. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
but
man.
I wasn't coming out there to showboat or, I was coming out there really just to have fun. It was just having fun. I was new to the area, so I was just trying to, meet friends and, trying to become a team, a brotherhood, like we still is today, I feel like. So I just, appreciate the how y'all took me in, kind of,
Yeah, man. So we get into that junior season, and I can remember being on the, just watching the games, and I saw one guy in the comments of the post that everybody was on the other day, and he brought up the game when you lost your shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the run.
Right.
And man, I'm gonna first off tell you this. I had that clipping.
Mm-hmm.
I had that newspaper clipping on my wall from freshman year all the way to senior year. Senior year, I brought it to the locker room and put it in my locker, where the headline was Reggie, Shoeless, Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, you was my favorite running back.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
But can you kind of go back into that play, man? You losing your shoe?
Well, kind of remember it, man. But I mean, my shoe, tell you the truth, it used to always come off, man. I don't know why it used to come off like that, but it used to come off a lot. You know, as I'm running, I don't know if they used to be on my ankles or. I mean, Brian used to tell me I used to kick it off on purpose. Like, I mean, you running out the shoe. I don't know, man. I mean, but it happened. It happened a lot. I do recall the article you is talking about.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just happened a lot. I can't really describe it. You how it happened. But yeah, I was just running, man, trying to get away.
Get a touchdown.
Yeah.
So look, man, I you get what 2,000 yards that year?
I think it was like 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, 1,800 yards, man. Who knows how many touchdowns? It was a crazy year for you.
Yeah.
Now we get to your senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Now your senior year, I had the pleasure of playing with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not knowing if I'm gonna be on defense or offense. And because my freshman year, I played running back and linebacker.
Right.
But I knew I was not going to touch the field at running back that next year.
Mm-hmm.
At least not varsity, starting wise.
Right.
So I'm talking to Coach Ware, and we're going to play linebacker this year. And I'm like, all right, we'll do it. But, man, you got Cato, you got Hemp, and, all them. So I was good being behind them. But when Coach Patrick came, he said, Coach Altman came and said, we're gonna try you at fullback. Because I had just come from baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember telling Altman, I say, man, that mean I get to block for Reggie? He was like, yeah.
Right.
He said, yeah, you'll block for Reggie. I'm like, hey, man, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I got into the ropes of it, man, and it was crazy being able to block for you because I felt like every run you had was going to be a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the goal.
That was the goal.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely the goal. But I remember playing against Neville.
Okay.
And man, that trap bust open so much that game. That was my sophomore year. I think they ended up kind of keying you on the calls and all that, man. But because you were so elusive and so good, that trap was able to open up. And man, as a sophomore, I think I had maybe 80, 90 yards in that game. And it was it was crazy. And then on top of that, you had your hip horner. Game.
Washita, I remember that.
I had about 120 yards in that game, because they was handing me the ball off in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember all that, man. It was crazy playing with you. But I'm gonna say this: we got ready to play Barb in the first round of the playoff. No, second round, I think it was.
Okay.
And man, we just put the power I in. And we had this play where I led and I was supposed to chip one defender and block the next one. And man, all week I couldn't get that play. All week they on my head. Coach Rita on me every day in this play, right? I remember on that Thursday, you might not even remember this. On that Thursday, man, we ran that play in walkthroughs and you came over there to me and was like, hey man, no matter what you do, I'm gonna make you look good on this play.
And I used to love that. I used to love that, man.
Yeah, man.
That was it, man.
Definitely, man. When
I could see everything,
Yeah. That was dope. Yeah. You could see it was I feel that too, because bro, you just had this crisp run style, this crisp run form, man, that I couldn't never emulate it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't never imitate it. I couldn't do it was what's his name? Miami running back at the time. Willis McGahee.
Okay.
It was so Willis McGahee-esque, man. It was just pure. It was one of them forms that like you just look at it and you want to do it, but it's one of them things. Nah, that's just Reggie.
That's just me.
Yeah,
you just gotta know when to hit the speed, man. You know, you don't need to be that fast, really.
Right.
You know, it's about angles, man.
Yeah.
And vision, and trying to see it before it comes, man. Really.
What was one of you? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, some of the stuff you just can't teach, man. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I got twins, man. They run the track right now, so they're doing pretty good, man. They ranked in the nation right now, actually as freshmen. So
dang,
yeah, they doing real good, man. But it's just some stuff, either you got it or you don't, man.
Yeah.
But I actually had a lot of fun playing, man. Like I say, man, it was a good program. Like me coming from Indiana, it was a good program in Ruston. The coaches, my teammates, I had a good group of guys.
Yeah.
It was, I still talk to him to this day. Like today, Edward's birthday. I just shot him a text not too long ago.
Okay.
We just try to keep it tight. And I'm honestly honored to even have my name, like you say, mentioned it. And you wanting to reach out to me and do this, man.
Yeah, man.
That was, 20 plus years ago,
Yeah, my 20 year reunion coming up this year. So
yeah, so just to still, be in the conversation, and it's a blessing, man. Honestly, really, man. So I feel honored, bro.
Yes, sir, man. So tell me, what was one of your favorite moments, playing for us, or give me a favorite play that you
favorite play? I gotta go with, like you say, man, a 46 lead or 48 lead, man. All day, man.
Yes, sir.
All day, man. That was 6 points for me.
Yeah.
Every time I heard that play, I was like, yeah, I'm finna score. Either one of them, to either side.
So I'm glad you brought that up, man. The first play I ran in spring practice was a 246. No, 248, because that was a kick out the end.
Yeah.
And I blocked McGahee. And Coach Patrick was like, son, do you know what you just did? You just blocked the all-state defensive end,
Yeah.
I'm like, and that was my defining moment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You had a lot of all-stars on that team.
Man, it was crazy.
Yeah.
That offensive line.
Defense was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I used to just love watching the defense, man. I used to be like, let me just sit back and watch these boys. Even though I know I'm finna go in there and I'm probably finna get hit too, but it was a show, man. It was a show watching that defense, man. And my offensive line, man, they made it look easy for me, man.
The whole offensive line were all states the year before or something like that, right?
Yeah, man.
Your year they were, I think.
Junior year, yeah.
So that was crazy in itself, man. The 246 and 248, that was touchdown all day. Especially in that Barb game, man. You kept us in that game. Man, we lose 21-0 if you don't keep us in that game. We should have won it,
Right.
But that was also one of the games where I had to find myself, because Coach Rita gave me the ball on the one on 4th and 1.
Oh, okay.
And I ain't get it. You know what I'm saying? To keep us in the game, man. And that was one of them things where I brought into the next season, like, I'm not getting stopped 4th and 1 ever again.
Yeah.
And I don't think I did either that my senior year.
Yeah, because you was a good running back too, man. You had some good feet, man.
Man, I tried.
You had good vision too.
Yeah.
So you tiptoeing through them holes, man. You used to do your thing too, man.
Yeah. So when you look, I'm gonna tell you this too. When you left, well, right after that senior year, I went to Coach C. Rita, and I told him, I said, hey man, I need those pads.
It was some good pass, man.
Yeah.
It was
So
good.
he was like, nah, you gotta earn them. You gotta earn them. You know who they coming from. I'm like, yeah. So that whole spring, man, I worked out so hard, man. I said I gotta get these pads. I knew they weren't gonna let me get 21, so I had to get them pads. So I ended up getting those pads, man, and running with it. Running with it, having a real good junior and senior season with them things, man.
What's up? Yeah, I'm glad you got your hands on them. They was good and broke in, man.
Hey, trust me, they was good and broke in, and they fit real good too. But a lot of people don't know, man. You had a vertical out this world.
Yeah.
40, almost a 40-inch vertical.
I don't even remember to tell you the truth.
Crazy.
Yeah. I had a little hops, man. That's when we had the dunk contest.
Yeah.
I was probably, that was my prime. I was young and working out every day.
Yeah.
So I was in shape. Yeah.
So tell me this, man, because I was able to shake hands with a lot of different coaches that walked through that locker room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What was just for the people who don't know, man? Who was some of the teams that was after Reggie Maxwell?
The coaches, the team
schools, yeah.
Oh man, everybody, man.
Everybody.
Yeah,
I remember. Let me just tell you who I remember coming through. I remember Saban coming through. I remember Houston Nutt coming through. Who I think he was. I don't remember if he was at Arkansas or if he was in Ole Miss or one of them. He was at one of those two at that time. But I remember him coming through. Man, I remember so many coaches coming through, and I'm like, man, all this for Reggie, man. This is where I got to get right here.
Man.
That was crazy, man.
Just having fun, man.
Yeah. So, who you used to kick it with BG and
Lester, Davenport, Keon, Jamie James.
I'm still seeing all these guys to this day, man.
Yeah, Mocat.
Yeah. Kyle, Davenport actually he last year he married my cousin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went to that wedding, man.
You was at that wedding, man?
Yeah,
I didn't even get to go, man. I was so busy, I didn't even get to go. But man, that's crazy. I didn't even know you was there.
Yeah. I think I had just moved to Houston not too long before that.
Dang, that's crazy. I
went to that wedding. He didn't think I was gonna come either, man.
Yeah.
I showed up. Yeah.
That's love.
Big Steve.
Yeah. I just saw Big Steve Easter, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up, man. I'm gonna pop up back in Ruston too, man. I'm gonna have to let you know, hit you up, man.
Yeah, man.
Chop it up.
Look, man, before we get out of here, man, I like to do a little game called Fast Five, man. If you want to do that with me, let me know, man. We can.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, Fast Five.
Hit me!
Ooh, we are in the Fast Five segment of the show, man. If you could talk to anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh. Anybody? I don't know, man. I got a lot of people who passed, man. A lot of people.
Well, I tell you what. Let me make it better for you. If you could have 5 people sit at a table with you, who would it be?
5 people?
Yeah.
Gotta have my grandmama there.
Okay.
So, grandmama, pops. Probably my kids, man.
Okay.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
I need all 3 of them. Every mind is different. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, and plus, they the future, so I need some of that old school, some of that young, that youth. You know what I'm saying? Just to mix it all together, so it all makes sense to everybody.
That makes sense. Second one, what's a meal you hate now because you grew up eating it so much in the past?
Ooh, I gotta say, it's meatloaf, man.
Meatloaf.
Yeah, man. I can do without that meatloaf, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama used to make it, man. I know it might sound crazy to a lot of folks, but yeah, I'm tired of this meatloaf, man. I
Yeah.
don't care who make it.
It'll be on that end. It probably would be spaghetti for me.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's one of them things that we ate it a lot.
Yeah, we ate that a lot too, man. We ate that spaghetti a lot too.
Yeah, man. If you could make a new law, what would it be?
New law. Let's say legalize marijuana, man.
Legalize it.
Yeah, man. It's actually a medicine, man. It's a lot of people going to jail for it,
Yeah.
for nothing.
Yeah.
It's a plant, it ain't hurt nobody.
Right. And other states are legalized.
And other states is right. It's already legal. So
yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. What's that, number 4? That's number 4. Okay, this one right here, man. I'm gonna ask you this one. Would you rather rewind 5 minutes, or would you rather look into the future for 5 minutes?
5 minutes. I'll rewind it. Get my time back, man.
Yep.
Let me get my time back and make sure, I did it right. If I can remember what I did, 5 minutes before, I'll rewind it so I can try to do it right.
Well, right. Yeah, that's a
Make
good
sure
answer.
my T's is crossed and my I's is dotted. That's all.
Yeah. I like that answer right there, man. That's the PHAT'S 5. All right, man. Look, that was the Fast 5, man. We about to head up out of here, man, because I don't want to hold you too long. But if you got a quote or something that you use, or even with your kids, man, you give them some motivational inspiration or something. Do you have something to give the people, man, when they listen?
I say, just leave everything out there, like on the field. Man, I say, like, for instance, the football field. You want to leave everything out there on that field.
Yeah.
You don't want to regret what you do afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Or, go hard. Just go hard the first time so you won't have no regrets when you get home. That's what I always tell them before they go to track. Have fun in what you're doing, but at the same time, you're going to go hard. We winners, man, so.
Yeah.
You want to win, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to leave everything on this field or on this track. So you don't have no regrets later. You'll be kicking yourself in that later.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Look, I got one, man. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be, man. So y'all, when y'all hear that, man, y'all keep striving to be the best at whatever it is you do. Because that's what I do every day, man. I really go back to those days, those football days. That right there kind of get me through life right now, man. The building the friendships, the motivation, the working out, all that, everything that we did then, man, that kind of pushed me right now to kind of be better than what I was.
That's it, man. Just try to be better than yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Trying to be better than the next day. So.
Yes, sir.
Like that.
You got any shout outs you want to give, man?
Shout out to the whole Rustin, man. Shout out to everybody, man. The M5, thank y'all appreciate y'all for just, for the love, you know what I'm saying? And if anybody I'm looking for a highlight tape, man. Any film, man.
I'm working on that for you. I'm working on that.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, any highlight film, hit me up, man. Because honestly, my kids don't even think I played football.
Nah, for real?
Yeah, I got to get my medals up there, my grandmama, there, my plaques at my grandmama's house and all that. So I'm gonna have to get that and show them. So I lost touch of all that stuff.
You an urban legend to them, huh? It's a myth, huh?
Yeah, it's a myth. They be like, man, you old, you ain't nothing.
Yeah. Nah, tell them it's real. It's real, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who tuning in right now. We had a couple people come through. They're gonna definitely watch this playback. But I want to let you know this, man. You are definitely top 5 running back coming out of Ruston.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. You top 5 coming out of Ruston. You definitely number 2 for me because Ramon Malcolm, I was able to get a couple views of him playing, and then it's right there with you.
I'm just happy to be on the list,
man. You definitely top 5.
I'm happy to be on the list, bro.
Appreciate you for coming on the show, man.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Definitely, I know it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna enjoy seeing this who haven't seen you in a while, who haven't even heard you say nothing, but they definitely gonna enjoy this. And man, tell your kids that you were the one.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you for having me, man. Lee, if you need me, man, you know how to get in contact with me, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, bro.
Look, man, this is Fast Barbershop Club. I had my guy Reggie Shoeless Maxwell in the building, man. He out in Houston, Texas, man, doing his thing. Y'all check out his kids, man. He say he got twin daughters that are running track, man. They nationally ranked. Y'all check them out. I'm definitely gonna go through and I already looked at your page and see how they've been doing, but y'all tune into that, man. It's some greatness coming out of that.
Yes, sir.
Especially if they as quick as they daddy was.
They better than me, man. They got it, man.
Yeah, they ain't playing no powder puff football or nothing, is they?
Nah.
Yeah,
they just running track.
All right, man. But look, man, I appreciate you once again for coming through.
Yeah, appreciate it too, man.
And blessing the Ruston Legend stage, man. And we'll definitely get back together on this topic, man. And I appreciate it, man.
Man, no problem, man. It was good to be here, man. Thanks for reaching out, Fat. You already know what's up, bro.
Yes, sir, man. We'll get at each other.
All right.
Appreciate it.
What's up, Ruston? Thank you for listening to my Daddy Fat on Fast Barbershop Club.